हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल द सोलफुल डायरी। आज की वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे सरोजनी नायडू की पोम इंडियन वीवर्स के बारे में। पोएट के बारे में हम पहले ही एक वीडियो में डिस्कस कर चुके हैं, जिसका लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है। चलिए आज पोम के बारे में डिस्कस करते हैं। पोम को इन डेप्थ डिस्कस करने से पहले जान लेते हैं उसके कुछ की फीचर्स। Indian Weavers by Sarojini Naidu is a short poem consisting of 3 stanzas having 4 lines each. The poem talks about 3 types of dresses that the Indian weavers weave at 3 particular times of the day. Metaphorically, each time and the dress weaved that in that time symbolizes a particular stage of life. The poem has the rhyme scheme of AABB. The poet uses a number of literary devices to express her ideas like simile, imagery, metaphor, etc. The poem consists of a discussion between the poet and the weavers. The poet asks the weavers and the latter reply. The weavers enumerate the color and texture and function of the garment woven by them. The weavers at daybreak weave a gay garment blue as the wing of a harlequin will. They weave the robes of a newborn, blue as the wing of a harlequin while we weave the robes of a newborn child. At fall of night, according to the poem, Indian weavers, the weavers weave a bright garment like the plumes of a peacock, purple and green, the color of blood and sap, vitality and growth, power and subsistence. To quote from the text, like the plumes of a peacock, purple and green, we weave the marriage veils of a queen. The glory, the mystery, and the joy of life are all stressed as the magisterial impulsion of Vishnu in his creative mood. The third stanza suggests destruction and death. To quote, white as a feather and white as a cloud, we weave a dead man's funeral shroud. In Greek mythology, fate appears in the form of the 3 sisters Cloetho, Lachesis, and Atropos, weaving the threads of birth, life, and death of a man. Sarojini Naidu reveals a capacity to invest the folk theme with the richness of allegory and symbolism, besides an adjustment of sensibility towards tradition. Stanza 1. Weavers weave at break of day. Why do you weave a garment so gay? Blue as the wing of a harlequin wild, we weave the robes of a newborn child. First stanza introduces the weavers working at daybreak. The speaker asks them why they weave a garment as blue as the summer sky. The poet compares the desired color of the garment to blue like the kingfisher. It also shows how one resonates the girl blue with a baby boy that is being born. We weave the robes of a newborn child. This line also suggests a symbolic connection between the weavers and the beginning of life. They are creating something new and pure, just like the birth of a child. The first stanza focuses on the theme of new beginnings and the joy of birth. The line break of day can be interpreted as a metaphor for the beginning of life for the newborn child. In the poem, the phrase wing of a harlequin wild is a simile. It compares the desired color of a garment being woven to the wing of a kingfisher bird known for its vibrant blue feathers. It also shows the weaver's life, which is dependent on such celebrations of the newborn child. The overall tone of the stanza is celebratory and optimistic. Stanza 2. Weavers weaving at fall of night. Why do you weave a garment so bright, like the plumes of a peacock, purple and green? We weave the marriage veils of a queen. The second stanza shows the stage of youth and marriage. The stanza mentions fall of night, suggesting a more mature time compared to the first stanza, break of day. The marriage veil of a queen symbolizes the impact of marriage veil on a woman. It means a grand union representing the bride's transformation into a significant figure within her new family. The second stanza highlights the stage of youth and marriage. It emphasizes the joyous occasion of marriage and the formation of a new family unit. This can also be seen from a female perspective as she is married. Her marriage veil is an indication of her freedom trapped into the veil that is woven. On the other hand, the imagery and colors also hint at royalty or nobility, considering the mention of queen's marriage veils. Stanza 3. Weavers weaving, solemn and still. What do you weave in the moonlight chill? White as a feather and white as a cloud, we weave a dead man's funeral shroud. In the last stanza, the shift focuses on celebrating emotions to a grave and serene, accepting tone of death. The chill of the pale moonlight and sets the scene at night time, a time often associated with sleep and unknown. It creates a sense of peacefulness but also coldness, hinting at the finality of death. The weaver's reply is short and direct. We weave a shroud for a dead man. The simple sentence underlines the purpose of the cloth to cover the body, creates a sense of peacefulness but also coolness, hinting at the finality of death. The weaver's reply is short and direct. We weave a shroud for a dead man. The simple statement underlines the purpose of the cloth to cover the body of someone who has passed away. This stanza completes the cycle of life depicted in the poem. The weavers, through their craft, are linked to all stages of human existence, from the beginning of life to its inevitable end. The ending stanza of the poem indulges in the morality of life. The most prominent theme in the stanza is death. The act of weaving shroud for a dead man directly confronts the reader with human mortality, while the poem focuses on the weaver's work. The shroud signifies that death touches everyone, regardless of background or social status. Devices. Repetition. The most prominent use of repetition is the constant use of the verb weave. This emphasizes the weaver's ongoing and essential role in creating fabrics for different stages of life. Simile. The poem uses a beautiful simile in the first stanza, blue as the wing of a halcyon while this comparison brings the desired color of the fabric of life by referencing the blue feathers of a kingfisher bird. Imagery. Naidu paints a clear picture with her word choices. Color like blue, purple, and green create strong visual imagery, allowing the reader to imagine the richness of the fabrics. Additionally, references to break of day and chill of the pale moonlight set the scene for different times of day, further connecting the fabrics to specific life stages. Alliteration. The poem subtly employs alliteration, particularly with the W sound in weavers, weaving at shut of night. This repetition creates a sense of rhythm and creates an image of the weavers working diligently. Rhetorical question. Stanza 2 of the poem Indian Weavers by Sarojini Naidu asks the rhetorical question, why do we weave a garment too bright? This question doesn't necessarily need an answer. It serves to draw attention to the garment's celebratory nature and the joyous occasion it's intended for. Personification. While not as prominent, the first stanza has a subtle hint of personification. The break of day might be metaphorically described as a child's beginning of life. The poem Indian Weavers by Sarojini Naidu concludes by highlighting the interconnectedness of life and death through the weaver's skill of weaving. It shows the circle of life from the newborn marriage and death, also linking it to the story of a married Indian woman. The poet wants the reader to dig deep into the figurative meaning of the poem, which one cannot figure out by surface reading. Overall, the poem leaves a lasting impression of the cyclical nature of life and the universality of human experiences like birth, love, and death. थैंक यू। आई होप आज की वीडियो आपको पसंद है। कैसी लगी हमें कमेंट करके बताएं और हमें ये भी कमेंट करके बताएं कि आप आने वाले वीडियोस किस टॉपिक पर देखना चाहते हैं। अगर वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब टू माई चैनल। मिलते हैं कल एक और इन्फॉर्मेटिव वीडियो के साथ शाम 4 बजे। थैंक यू।